Hello, people. Well, happy 4th of July. I'm just out here thinking, like, I stay alone and I don't hang around with nobody because everybody's still in the same bullshit as they were 5 years ago, a year ago, 10 years ago. And I don't drink no more. I don't party. I don't do drugs. So all these people who say they're your friends are like, boo, you're boring. Boo, you're lame. Because I don't do any of that. In reality, boo, you're boring and you're lame because y'all need drugs and alcohol to fog your brain from this life and reality because y'all are so fucked up. What does beer and drugs really do? Beer's not good for your body. Drugs ain't good for your body. And half the time, all these bad decisions we made were because we were on drugs and doing beer, drinking, and that's why some of y'all ended up with the wrong baby mamas. And some of y'all ended up with the wrong baby daddies because at that time we were drinking, we were partying. We thought it was oh so cool. And so people like me who finally changed their life around and don't want to do none of that, we become the lame ones. And that's sad. Okay, hold on, I need to sneeze. Okay. So I'm trying to invite people and it's telling me that I cannot invite nobody. Does it? Let me see. Okay, I can. I'm gonna invite a few people because I like the topic, to talk about the topic with other people. Sometimes my speech is not perfect because my head runs 100 miles per hour. So yeah, but like I was saying, they call you lame and boo, you're boring because you don't want to drink, because you don't do drugs, because you don't do nothing. You want to stay pure and just take care of your body. But I guess, right? But those are the people you don't need in your life. Like, they don't even want to hang around with you because you tell them you don't drink no more, because you don't party. You don't need those people. They ain't good for you. They're never gonna rise up. They're always gonna stay at the same level anyways. So you need people who are in the same Midas as you and want to do things and prosper and make a business, make money, stack up. Not people who always want to be stuck on stupid and partying and worry about partying and drugs and hoes more than their kids, and they're always in trouble, always getting locked up, always doing something stupid because they want to fog away all the stupidity or hurt that's in them. So they do all this stupid shit, but they want to call me lame or boring because I don't do none of that stupid shit no more. All it did was get me in trouble. All it did was, what's it called? Fade the hurt away for so long. And people call, well, it's fun, just have fun. No, it's not really fun. I can have fun and be high on life without anything. Like, why can't people just have fun and be high on life without anything? When we were little, I'm talking about little kids, we were running, we were laughing, we were having fun. We didn't have to be high, we didn't have to be drunk. Why can't everybody be like that? But it's good, it's better that way, because you got a lot of people low-key hating on you. Like, they wish they had the life you have just because you have a car, just because you have a better apartment, when in reality you don't even think your life is all that. And you want to prosper and strive for more, but you just gotta wait. You just gotta wait and have patience. Hello, everybody. And everything will come. But first, you need to leave all these negative people who call you lame and boring because you don't want to party. You don't want to drink. You don't smoke weed. You don't want to do no drugs. Like, I'm done with all that. I just want to be happy without doing anything. And so that's why I stay alone, because almost everybody, you know. Like, I'll hang around people who drink and smoke weed. That's about it. But anything else, I don't want you near me. I don't want you in my life. Because what you surround yourself with is what you become. And peer pressure is a bitch. And then you see everybody doing it. So then you're like, might as well do it, right? That was me back then. But I don't want to do none of that shit no more. Like, I want to enjoy life without drinking, without doing drugs, without being high. And just see everything for what it is. Not fog my mind out to reality. And it's sad because it's hard to find people who don't do nothing, who are clean, don't smoke, don't drink, don't do coke, don't do crack, don't do ice. And all these people think you can't tell what they're doing. Like, you can tell the healthy skinny compared to the ice skinny. They start sucking in their skin and looking like skeletons. They start doing stupid shit, posting stupid shit, and they don't even worry about their kids. Like, what example are you setting your kids? Like, everything you're doing in front of them, that's what they're gonna do when they grow up. Be exactly like you, but they might not be so lucky. They might end up overdosing. They might end up meeting this stupid guy who just gives them drugs so they could do what they want with them. Most of these girls don't understand that people feed them drug and alcohol, especially these guys. Feed them drugs and alcohol just so they can get laid. And just so they can ruin your life. And once your life is ruined, that's how they start trafficking you, because you're not even a good mother. So then they rather just prostitute you to the street, because that's what you choose. You choose to do drugs and party all the time and go see your daughter or son here once in a while. You don't even have custody of your kids. That's all fucked up, because you choose to put drugs before the ones you love. And I'm not saying it's wrong to drink. For me it is. I just don't want it. And it's okay if people drink once in a while here or there, but there's people who drink every fucking day. They live life drinking. They can't be without drinking or smoking weed. They can't live life without anything. They need something in their life. Like, why can't y'all appreciate life and be high on life? Yeah, I know it sucks and it's hard, but you can't always fog it away. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with weed. It's just, I want to live life sober. But everywhere you go, people do it. And it doesn't mean just because they do it, you got to do it. Now in these days, like 100% of people do all this shit. You got to keep your body clean and pure, because you don't know what these people put in this weed that you're smoking. Unless you're growing it yourself, okay. But if you're not growing it yourself, you don't know what the fuck these people are putting in it. Especially if it's sold by the government. All these oils and this fake weed. I wouldn't trust that weed at all, for sure. But like I'm saying, I don't care if y'all drink. Just drink wisely. Drink occasionally, once here and there. But it's not my spot to say for y'all what to do. Just don't make people who feel like they don't drink and do drugs like shit because we ain't the same as y'all. And because we changed. Like, I'm not innocent. I done partied in my life. I done drink. I drank. I did shit in my life. But it got me nowhere. All it did was a waste of money. When all that money you could be saving for your kids' college. Like, come on. Do y'all even have a plan for y'all's kids? Most of these people don't. They just worry about drinking and partying, and that's it. They're just living for the moment. And I know you're supposed to live for the moment. But you could be drug-free, alcohol-free, especially if you know you're mentally ill. And every time you drink and do drugs, you turn worse and get into trouble and get into shit. You shouldn't be doing nothing. Because a lot of people that I know are mentally ill and they drink. And right away they start thinking they're all badass and want to fight or start doing stupid shit. Stay home, take care of your kids, take your kids out, go to main event, waste your money on them instead of wasting it on a fucking Coke, ice, beer. Like, take your kids out with that money, save it for their college, save it for their future. I don't know, it's crazy. And they call you lame because you don't want to do nothing. Let me be lame. And you could still be my friend. But I guess that's just the way it is. It's a push to get all those negative people out. Like, I don't mind if you drink here and there, as long as you can handle it and you don't try to peer pressure me, which is not going to work. But a lot of people just try to peer pressure you so you can snoop to their level and you can never rise above. Alcohol's no good. I noticed that a lot of people drink alcohol and it lets demons in. It lowers their vibration. They get sick. They do stupid shit. They cheat. They steal. They fight. And then they blame the alcohol. But don't be calling people lame just because they don't want to do nothing. We're not lame. We're just smarter. Trying to get our life together. We're trying to do more than what anybody else is doing. We're trying to show the kids our right way. Like, my kids didn't want me going to bars. I said okay. My kids didn't want me drinking. I said okay. My kids didn't want me hanging around with certain people. I said okay. I respect my babies because later on I want them to respect me. If I don't want them doing a certain thing or hanging around with a certain person, I'm going to say okay. You got to respect your kids. You can't be a hypocrite and expect them to grow up and listen to you when all you did was show them how to drink and party and have hoes, or all these fuck boys around, or all these people that are bad around who ain't trying to make a business, ain't trying to make money with you. All they're trying to do is make you use your money on drugs and make you use your life on stupidity. You got to just listen to your kids. They know best. They're pure and they know who's good and who isn't, what's good and what isn't. Listen to them. All you got to do is listen to them. And I listen to my babies and I'd rather be home with them. I'd rather waste my money on main event, save up for their college, than to be out there like a pendeja partying, ooh, ooh, opening your legs to whoever the fuck's out there, not me, but these dumb bitches, sleeping with each other, they're incest, sleeping with, doing stupid shit, man, and they expect for you to have them around you. No, I don't need none of that. I want people who are positive, who are clean, who are striving to make more money, to find a way how to break the cycle of suffering and struggling. That's how I see it. Like, I want people like that who are going to lift me up and make me laugh and not make me feel like I'm boring or I'm lame. People who are going to invite me even though they know I'm not drinking or doing none of that. But don't force me to do it. I'll watch y'all. I'll spend time with y'all. Because I love everybody for who they are. So it doesn't matter what y'all do. I'm just telling y'all, like, be wiser. And if you want a better life, that's the first thing, is try to stay sober and see life for what it is. It's beautiful. Don't always have a foggy mind. Don't always fog it out because you're sad, you're depressed, because life isn't going the way you want it. You're popping pills, you're snorting this shit, you're smoking the pipe. Your kids see everything, and even if you think your kids don't see or they don't know, they are so much smarter than we were. They're so fucking smart. So just be careful what you're showing your kids, because your kids will learn every little thing you do, and you'll have nobody to blame but you in the end. And yeah, they don't have to follow it. They can become better, but when you're the role model and they have nothing else, they don't know what was good or what wasn't, they're gonna do it. They're gonna try it until they fuck up, something bad happens to them. Then they'll learn, like, you know what, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to get my babies taken away. I don't want my babies to follow in my footsteps just because I saw it. Now I'm doing it. In reality, I hated when I saw everybody drinking and everybody smoking and everybody partying. I hated it. It would make me cry. It would make me worry. And it was sad having to worry as a little kid, because you knew that that day when they were going to drink, something bad was going to happen because somebody couldn't handle their drinking. And it sucked. It sucked having to worry. So why was I going to put my babies through that? Like, after my grandma died, and after I let a certain person move in with me, like, my life started going to shit because I let the demon enter and I started drinking this alcohol. I was never even a drinker, but I drank this alcohol and I started doing more shit that almost put me in the hellhole. I got locked up. I had never got locked up in my life. I never thought I would get locked up, but I got locked up. And I was like sitting in the magistrate thinking like, oh my God, what the fuck did I just do? Oh my God, I felt like I wanted to lose my mind, but I couldn't lose my mind because I know they were watching me. And if I lose my mind, then they're going to say that I wasn't a good parent. So I sat there just thinking like, oh my God, what did I just do? What did I just do? I got out of jail. I got a year probation. I still didn't really learn my lesson. I was still doing stupid shit, hanging around with the wrong people. And then once my grandma died, I turned way worse. I let that certain somebody move in with me. I did a lot of stupid shit that I regret and wish I didn't do, but it helped me. And then just in that little time frame, within that year, I did a lot of shit that I wish I could take back, but it helped me learn. And from there, I stopped doing all my shit. I still hung around with the same group of people. Like, all the rest of, like, friends and stuff, I let them all go. But cousin-wise, I still had them around. And they knew that I was on CPS and stuff. And what do they try to do? Here, do this. Here, snort this. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, y'all don't love me. Y'all don't care about me and my kids. If y'all loved me and cared about me and my kids, y'all wouldn't be trying to offer me this shit. So I had to let them go too. I let them go. But then you get lonely and you feel bad and you bring them back thinking that maybe they can change because they know you threw them out for a reason, but they don't change. They don't learn from your example. They don't give a fuck. They want you to live. They don't give a fuck because they don't even have responsibilities. Half of them are living with their mom still. Their mom taking care of their kids. Their grandma and grandpa taking care of the kids. So they really don't give a fuck about you. All these people have somebody they can rely on, that if something were to happen to them, they have backup to take care of their kids. You don't have nobody, so you gotta stay on top of this shit and just delete all those people who try to bring you down and try to give you this stuff. And then I let everybody go. I stopped doing all my shit. After my grandma died, it was no excuse to go and do stupid shit. It's just an excuse, you know. Maybe we always wanted to do it, but we didn't do it because there was no excuse. But now we got an excuse to act stupid. So let me act stupid. Let me party. Let me be hanging around with these people. Let me be going to the strip club. Let me do all this stupid shit and leave my kids home with somebody. She's a close person to me. I just don't want to even mention her name. Blood. But leave them there while they later on came and told me that she was mean to them, that she would make them sleep early, and she started making up lies and shit. So see, while I'm out there having fun and you're leaving your kids with whoever the fuck, they're frustrated with your kids and you don't even know how they're treating your kids. But I thank God that I snapped. It's already been 5-6 years on all that shit. The only thing I started doing was maybe 2 years ago, I dated the wrong person again because you get lonely. Nobody wants to hang around with you when you don't drink, when you don't smoke. I haven't met people like that. I have my best friend and she drinks once in a while. She's not all wild out and she don't force me to, and that's why I love her. Like, She don't peer pressure me to do nothing. She just loves me for me. And I'm glad she came into my life. But what was I saying? Oh, I started dating the wrong person, and like they'll see you doing good. You got a new vehicle, you got an apartment, they try to seem all sweet, like they love you and they're gonna be there to help you. And it was hell. It was like all he did was worry about smoking his weed. He couldn't keep a job. Every fucking holiday there was, it was always ruined. You couldn't depend on him for shit. It was like, I can do bad on my own. I went through 9 months of that until I finally said, no more, fuck this. I was happy. I was doing good. I tried to date, but it's because I picked the wrong people, because I didn't love myself at that time. I didn't love myself enough like I do now. Now I love myself, and I know I'm going to wait. And I don't even care about dating. I just want to enjoy life with my friends and have fun. Like, that's what life's about. Why does everybody think we need a partner? Boo-hoo, we're so lonely. Oh, I don't have nobody to kiss me and hold me. Fuck all that. Kiss yourself and hold yourself and hug your babies. Spend time with the ones that love you. And stop looking for love, because the more you look for love, the more you end up getting in fucked up situations, because you're that desperate to find love. I hope I'm not covering the speaker. But you're really that desperate, and you really don't love yourself enough, so you get with anybody who says they love you, and in reality, they're just trying to fuck up your life and drag you down. They try to make you seem like you're not good enough and you're not doing good enough, and like you need them in your life. You don't need nobody. All you need is yourself and self-love. I'm outside, look. It's beautiful. I'm getting air. So yeah, I don't know what to do today, because my sister went to Corpus and she took my son, and usually I go spend it with them, and her mother-in-law and her sister-in-law, and they always have something there, but they're out of town, so I might just take me and my babies to the movies, get some food, and come back home and chillax, because I really don't hang around nobody, just my best friend, but she's always working, and I understand that it's hard being a single mom working, so I'm proud of her. At least she's working and taking care of her baby. She's the only one I mainly talk to. Guys, I don't even want to hang around with guys right now, because you can't find no guys who just want to be your friend. They always want more. They always want to try to fuck. And it's starting to get on my nerves that the next guy who can't understand what be friends is, I'm going to knock him out. Like, I just want to, like, don't try to touch me. Don't try to kiss me. Don't. Just be my friend. You know how we were in high school, elementary, and middle school? We used to all just be friends, talk, be happy. Nobody was really worried about trying to fuck. Now everybody's just worried about trying to fuck, or their bad intentions and shit. Like, just be my friend. I ain't trying to move fast. I'm just trying to be friends, enjoy life, laugh. Trying to get tied down right away. Like, I love myself now, and it's beautiful. I move this way, and it's so beautiful. But a lot of people don't get that. They cry because they need somebody by their side. I actually like being by myself. Like, I like my space. I like going places when I want to, where I want to. I like not having to depend on no guy, answering to him, where you at, what you doing. I just haven't met the right man. Like, I never really met a real man in my life. All these guys that I ever met were sucker bitches. That's what they are. Jealous, controlling, insecure. But maybe that's because I was too. I was jealous. I was controlling. And I was insecure, because they start sticking it in your head. And I'm not secure no more. Insecure because look at me. I'm beautiful. I'm happy. I'm a positive person. I'm outgoing. And that's what I want to attract next. A real man. But until then, I'm not even worried. I just want to enjoy life to the fullest, you know? But yeah, people, stop trying to make people who don't do drugs or nothing feel lame. We're not lame. We're much smarter. We don't need to fog our brain to be happy. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with weed. Like I said, if you smoke it, I think For medical issues, you should, because it does help people with anxiety, depression, with pain. People who are sick need it the most. But you got these people who want to get high just to get high. And I don't mind if you do, but if you start acting stupid because you don't have it, then slap yourself. There's no reason to act stupid just because you don't have it. You like smoking so much, go eat some fucking spinach. It's the same thing, it's a green. Go eat some spinach, some cabbage. You don't always gotta be in a bitchy mood because you don't have it. But that's just what I'm trying to say today. I hope y'all have a happy 4th of July. Even though it's a fake bullshit. It was not our independence. It wasn't Independence Day at that time. Look it up. But have a happy 4th of July. And I bless y'all with positive vibes and happiness, good health, and just be happy, people. Love yourself. And fuck everybody who calls you lame because you're upgrading and you're becoming better.